amazing viewers, a pleasant morning to you all. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Tinubu's presidency, the legitimacy of his presidency is always going to be questioned. And I think it will go down in history that Tinubu will be, the most controversial president that Nigeria will ever have. And I don't think this whole corruption stuff, controversies around him is one that is going to, end anytime soon. For now, we know that the U.S. government gave an order for, Tinubu's files to be released with regards to the drug trafficking, which Nigerians have been so eager to see in details what is going to be released by the U.S. government. Even though we know nothing is going to happen with the release. And here we are again, seeing a law firm from the U.S. pushing for the revocation of the certificate issued to Tinubu by the Chicago State University. Okay, now this is getting pretty interesting. More problem coming for Tinubu. We know now the primary school is questionable. The secondary school he claimed to have attended has a whole question mark to it. Everything no just match about this person. Now, this is another way that our nation is being demarketed. Before they come for Peter Obi, they should know that there is one person there that has demarketed us the more. Just because INEC decided to do what is wrong. So, I know as usual that nothing is going to come out of this. But all the same, we just have to feed our eyes and, shake our head at the end of the day. I'm going to be reading out part of what People's Gazette reported. But before I get to do that, and then take a look at few social media reactions, let me quickly show you this video where the EFCC chairperson has come out to speak about the video of TOMPOLO that went viral a few weeks ago, where he was seen mutilating the naira. Or more, it is a double standard for me. We have shameless people in this country.
We have invited TOMPOLO. Nigeria, the whole Nigerians know that, and we said there is no one that is above the law. We are nobody should go and condemn TOMPOLO for the allegation. It's a mere allegation for now. So when he comes, we will look at it. We have subjected the video to forensic analysis because we have to do that. Because these days too, people can impose, but we have subjected it. We have invited him. Not until we conclude the case. We cannot say TOMPOLO is guilty or not. We must give every Nigerian fair hearing.
On benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt. Yahoo boys, that has become a major issue in Nigeria. There are people often accuse EFCC. There are people are stealing mega money, and all of you are not seeing them. You are the only people that you can run after. You are ready. Is Yahoo. I want Nigerians to know that we are having crisis on our hands. It's actually a crisis situation. My brother, today, if you travel abroad with your green passport, stand in the queue among so many people, you will discover that by the time you present your green passport, the people will look at you with some reservation. That is if they don't take you aside to carry out special scrutiny on you. That is a national shame that some young Nigerians have caused for us. I go out to interact with my counterparts abroad, to interact with government agencies in the course of tracing money and recovering assets. And there are things that it will be difficult for you to defend. They see these things on social media. Now, having said that, yes, a lot of foreign...
Joe saying you didn't subject Bobrisky video to forensic analysis. These acts of lopsided prosecution should be jettisoned. Prof saying EFCC must not justify the distrust by Nigerians about selective justice and persecution. There's this astounded public perception already that legal outcomes suggest inconsistent application of the rule of law, especially this law, particularly when comparing cases involving high-profile or wealthy individuals with non-privileged individuals. CIA saying the mad chair is already creating a possible legal defense for TOMPOLO. What a fake pastor. And they will have 5 saying e reach Tompolo turn, una won't give am fair hearing. Yeah, all know what you are doing, EFCC. And they will have writing oracle saying laugh emoji. When the man is feared, everyone respects him, even the higher authorities. The chairman saying when they arrested $30 for this same offense, they didn't need to analyze if it was AI or not. At the end of the day, we all know what we are doing in this country. And I'll have 10/8 saying you won't wind the power of guns. Law and order is for the youths and activists. Does this man have any shame at all? For goodness sakes, and to think he's a pastor. And here we are seeing him justifying what Tompolo did. Look, all this thing this man is trying to do, not just way where they won't try escape this whole thing. It's just a way to escape it. First and foremost, we are talking about fair hearing. That's for the court. It's a judicial matter. If you feel, since you know that this person, okay, abused the naira, what you need to do is to charge the person to court. You are not guarantor of what is it called? Justice to fair hearing. You are not a guarantor to it. That is the work of the judiciary. Charge this person to court. Let them go there and give him a fair hearing. EFCC won't do work of the judiciary. That's where he's wrong. Secondly, he said Nigerians should not criticize or condemn Tompolo because of mere allegation. That's not a mere allegation. There's a video to that effect. There is a video to it, which they acted like they didn't see, because the EFCC, they are hawk, you know, their eyes and the tentacles always wide spread out for people who mutilate naira. All of a sudden, they became blindfolded because we are talking about Tompolo. And then they say mere allegation. Nigerians self don't even condemn Tompolo. That is one thing the EFCC chairman need to understand. Nigerians, they after EFCC that saw the Tompolo's video and decided to act like they didn't see it. Not Nigerians condemning Tompolo. Nigerians, the people where they even drag safe, now the EFCC. Because of the double standard, they had to tag EFCC for EFCC to do the needful by arresting Tompolo. It took EFCC how many days to release a statement? Nobody is above the law. Tompolo will definitely answer some questions, as if Tompolo is writing WAEC exam. It is not Tompolo Nigerians they condemn, because not be today people don't they mutilate naira. Not be Tompolo starter. It is the EFCC that Nigeria is condemning because of their selective justice. EFCC chairman is saying that they took the video for forensic analysis. Someone off me pass. God, I beg go. It could be doctored. It could be AI. Like, are you kidding me right now? So if person see AI video, you no go know. God, oh. We dey here. They picked up Bobrisky. They picked up what's his name? Cubana chief priest. They picked up E-Money. They went to these people's household. They picked them up, especially that of E-Money. They didn't look at the video. They didn't take it for forensic analysis. Dara. So it got to the door of Tompolo. They now remember now we have to do forensic analysis. This video could be this video could be AI video. Okay, so now I feel like EFCC is now making excuse for Tompolo. God, no. You see the EFCC already defending Tompolo. The Tompolo that they said is going to answer questions. Are we not finished in this country? It would have been better that the EFCC chairman just kept quiet. You are busy making excuse for Tompolo. And they punish Yahoo boys. Mind you, I am not saying that they should not be punished. But the energy should remain the same for every individual. You make excuse for Tompolo, you for over money naira mutilation. You also make excuse for the politicians that have stolen billions of naira. The ones who are even, denting the image of this nation more. You make excuse for them. And then you feel that it is the Yahoo boys. Now then they spoil our this. Look, nobody they tarnish the image of this country reach the politicians that we get. They are the ones that will steal from here, use it to go and buy property outside. Now be the one where they say and steal, where you use go buy this thing. You not receive embarrassment for there. The abacha wey loot the one wey loot. He use and go keep for different places for this thing. He not embarrass us internationally. So it is the Yahoo boys that is the problem. Please, the energy should remain the same. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Now wait here day after. You can't come here every time you just puff up and be acting high and mighty like we they do too much. The initial gra when you see them to pursue politicians, you go just know so this one a waste of time. Who's dirty forensic? Why are these people like this? Till today, they feel invite Okoya. The Okoyas, they don't even invite them. Some of those videos where the Nigerians don't tag them to, even from the north, where they see them, they mutilate there, not even one invitation. Oh, they are scared of Tompolo because he's a deity himself. So they might just enter his house and then, they will just vanish. I go actually like make them go there, make them even vanish. If they won't cage them, they should cage them. So that and then they post the video so that we'll laugh. With this silly, flimsy, stupid, nonsensical excuse that the EFCC chairman is making for Tompolo. I sure say the Tompolo for they in house. They laugh. You go they in house, they laugh. Shame just they catch me on behalf of these people. To fear quoi. Double standard individuals that we have. See them, see people where they employ to fight corruption. See, it is where the poor is and the helpless. That is where they have the power. They'll flex muscles. Kai, shame they catch me. Please, it is better he resign and save himself because Nigerians will always drag him. Especially as him be clergyman. I beg, make him resign for the job. Maybe by force today there. Thank you so much. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Now back to what I was saying about, a law firm pushing for, Tinubu's certificate from the Chicago State University to be revoked. Let me read part of the report and then take people's reaction before we come back to wrap this up. It says here, an American law firm has set in motion a sprawling legal battle to compel revocation of President Bola Tinubu's only academic qualification, People's Gazette can report, heralding a bitter confrontation that could potentially overshadow the Nigerian leader's 2027 re-election message. Chicago-based Option Law Group PC has prepared what an insider described to the Gazette as a thermonuclear lawsuit to push Chicago State University to void a diploma it awarded to Mr. Tinubu in 1979, citing egregious forgery on which the qualification was procured. The firm said it settled on a court battle after the CSU administrators spawned a morass of demand letters sent between March and April 2025, asserting strongly that it was no longer tenable for the school to continue standing by Mr. Tinubu's certificate after it had been established that the high school records he submitted to enroll at the Illinois institution were falsified. If we do not hear from you or your general counsel by the end of the 14 days, all legal rights shall be explored, including but not limited to legal proceedings necessary in accordance with state and federal laws. The firm warned in an April 1st, 2025 missive to the school, copying several authorities, including Illinois Attorney General's office. The new battlefront opened 2 years after the Nigerian leader weathered a shot by disparaging legal challenge over whether or not he graduated from the school as asserted in his application to run for president in 2023. was launched by the Center for Reform and Public Advocacy, a pan-Nigeria civic group based in Aba. Our client has presented facts which a reasonable person can conclude that Bola A. Tinubu, a former student of the Chicago State University class of 1979, misrepresented material and misleading facts on admission application to CSU in 1977, the school said in a separate letter to Illinois Attorney General Kwame Rao. Based on Tinubu's distortions, he was awarded a bachelor's degree in 1979. The Gazette was told the firm has now prepared to approach federal and state courts for a sweeping mandamus, a judicial command ordering an entity to perform a specific duty, which in this instance will be the cancellation of Mr. Tinubu's certificate by the university's administrators. Now, let me take few social media reactions before I wrap this up. Mr. Rinze saying long overdue fraud doesn't have expiration date. Let him stop parading himself as Chicago State University graduate. And then we'll have Osage saying even if Chicago University comes out to say they don't know Tinubu, nothing will happen. Nigerians have been captured by criminals. The damage of 2015 will haunt Nigeria for a long time. And then we have Charles saying this criminal drug seizure is the only person in the world who isn't proud of his so-called distinguished credentials. Even people with third-class degrees are proud to show theirs off. JMIT saying it's too late. This so-called Chicago University and the CIA are complicit in the disaster that Nigeria is in today. They refused to release the drug files on Tinubu because they wanted a president they can control to be in office, but all Western grip on Africa will end soon. Jet Daniel saying LOL, that's what the US does when they want something from your country. They don't care about you. If they did, they wouldn't have closed their eyes until now. If he gives them what they want, this news will die down, honestly. And then we'll have Autobot saying Nigerians became too complicit, allowing an uneducated individual to enter Aso Rock and present himself as commander-in-chief of the armed forces while the country struggles in a state of stagnation. Michael saying a university that knew the certificate was forged is now considering revoking it for what they call a massive mandamus. I wonder who you want to fool.
There are just so many inconsistencies with this whole Tinubu Chicago certificate stuff. So many inconsistencies. I know at this point in time, that they will be making move to defend all this. If there's a way they can stop it, they will stop it. They will push for it. After all, they also push for the other one initially when Atiku had to pick up the matter. What did they say? Oh, if you release this thing, how did they even put it? There's going to be havoc or a total collapse. That was something like that in that manner. So which means they knew deep down though, okay, that this person really committed what he has been accused of. Even till date, waiting don't happen. Nothing has happened. I know that nothing is going to happen, but all the same, let us see. Watch the likes of Bayo, Daniel tomorrow come out to defend all this thing. Even the Reno Omoku, they will come out, and the APC people will come out to defend all this. The time has passed. This one has happened. Not be here. Thank God say the Chicago State University confirmed. Say, oh, the one where he give INEC, we no know, we know Sabio name issue, certificate issue, primary school problem, secondary school problem, date of birth nsobu. Why one person get so many of all these things surround them? Why? Tomorrow they will come and be shouting, don't tarnish the image. Do you know the biggest embarrassment is having a bold question mark on the #1 citizen of a nation. Nothing beats that thing. To the point where we say even international media houses, they talk about Tinubu corruption, Tinubu forged certificates. Do you know how humiliating it is? Then somebody will not sit in one corner and say Peter Obi is the marketing Nigeria. Are you mad? Even till date, shame no fisty, shame no even though these people are to say, ha!
They've talked about the certificate matter. Oh, that one is even embarrassing. I've not been able to cover my face. So they are still doing more, adding to it. And then someone will tell me that these individuals, they are the ones that will make Nigeria better. People like that. People like that. The corrupt person. So many corrupt entities in the cabinet. And so many more corrupt people to be added again in the administration. After all, he has assured them during their summit. And so many appointments to give. For those of you that I could not give, be patient. Great thing I'll be waiting is coming. I beg, whatever they want to release, they should release. Personally, it's just for me to just feed my eyes, and then at the end of the day, I will just shake my head and say, oh, what a country where the most corrupt and, the very unintelligent ones are the ones at the helm of affairs. I pray and I hope that one day we'll be able to rise up and stop all this. Thank you so much. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification. The moment you subscribe, that's where you get to know as soon as I publish video. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you so much for all the support. God bless you immensely. Please do keep watching, keep subscribing, keep commenting. Have a lovely Tuesday, and see you guys in my other videos.